Hello and welcome back to another video, and in this one we'll be checking out the Equalizer cheat code cartridge for the Nintendo 64. As you can see from the award, voted best accessory in 1999 by Arcade Video Game Magazine. So this was produced by, I think it's probably Datel. You can see it on there under their kind of cheatware title. On the back, preloaded with hundreds of the hottest cheat codes for the greatest games, easily programmable with new codes, includes inbuilt code generator. You can freeze the game and go into other bits, code cracking, and you can also view VRAM. Not to really achieve anything, but it's a bit of a behind the scenes. You can actually look at graphics not normally visible when you're playing. And then underneath, back in the day, you could ring 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for new codes, or get them from the magazine and then program your code cartridge. So having a look inside, you get the manual, which tells you all the kind of usual stuff about how to program codes, etc. And then you have the plastic case and the Equalizer cheat code cartridge here. Basically has an LCD display here to show that it's working, and other bits and bobs, and then there's a button here which gives you extra functionality when selected within the game. And then, as with other things like the Game Genie, you're going to place your game into here and then put this into the N64. So, as with most things, we use GoldenEye to do our testing of the cartridge. So, standard blow, because you can put in a number of contacts together and then pop it into the N64. Occasionally have to do this more than a couple of times, but when I fire it up, you should see a number 8 come on, and then it counts down from 5. So there was the 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up to the main screen, we can now see the Equalizer screen there. Within this menu, and also whilst we play, by the way, I'm just going to pop in this rumble pack. So what you have is, within the options menu, you can change the background, so different color settings. So you can see here, you can scroll between these different colors. You can have the background scrolling, you can have menu scrolling on or off. You've got the sound of the clicking on or off, and the exit. And then you have this is where you put in key codes, memory card manager, select them and start the game. So selecting them, you can use the left and right button to kind of quickly move between. So what you can see here on this page is you've got games such as 1080 snowboarding, Banjo-Kazooie. So if we enter there, you can see that for Banjo-Kazooie, we've got things like infinite lives, infinite health. If I go back, what have we got on the next page? F-Zero-X. Timer always 0, always first place, infinite energy, infinite lives. GoldenEye, as of course, Mario Kart. So when you're in Mario Kart, stop the lap timer, and then it's saying only use one of these. So you could choose maybe lightning bolts. What else have we got? Rogue Squadron, Super Mario 64. So what does that give us? Press the EQ button. So that's the button on the cartridge. I believe it's referred to as the EQ button. Unlimited lives, unlimited energy. So we've had a look at those. That gives you a rough idea. So now what we'll do is we'll go to GoldenEye. And in here at the top, you can see there's a number of ones. So it's blue when it's selected. So here we can select down health. So that's unlimited health, unlimited ammo. You got one for facility, bunker, etc., etc. And then if we keep scrolling all the way down, it highlights the fact that you must have the cheat menu active. And by that, it means the in-game cheat menu. So you can go down to here. You can select things like all the guns, EK mode. What else have we got? I'm sure there's paintball mode. So they're selected now, DK mode, paintball mode, or guns. So once we're ready, we press start. And at this point, you start the game with selected codes. If you want to have that extra functionality of the button on the equalizer, you need to make sure you turn code generator on. By default, it turns off, so make sure that's on. And then we start the game with the selected codes. So, as it mentioned, the cheat menu has to be active. So if we go into here, see how your memory is, what we're expecting to see. And as we go in, there we go. So we've got all guns, DK mode, paintball mode. I don't think we selected Magnum, maybe I've already unlocked that one. So if we turn on all guns, turn on DK mode and paintball mode, and then go into the mission. Down we had turned on the 2 cheats for health and ammo. So now we should have all the guns. Which we don't, interestingly. Okay, fine. But what we do have, if you look at the ammo down in the bottom right there, nothing's changing, you see. So we've got infinite ammo, so that one's working. And then let's go and check for health. Well, so there you can see I'm still on full health. There, so you can see I'm not taking any health damage now. But what's interesting is the the cheat codes didn't, the cheats didn't come on, but that's by the by. So anyway, if I push the button on the cartridge now, because we had it selected, you can see that it's got codes are on. We can generate codes here as well. Memory editor just brings up the actual game memory, and then this is where you're viewing the graphics memory, and then using the D-pad you can actually scroll through the graphics memory to see what's saved. So this is the graphics along here, and then if you move up and down you can see there's other sections of what is and what it isn't saved at the time. I mean, that's kind of just, you know, out of interest type thing. And then return to the game. We're back in. I'm just going to see if I'll give it one last go to see if we can get those cheats to come on, because it was unusual that we yeah, all guns. It may just be that the two aren't compatible. Oh, hang on, that's it. Did that say DK mode on? There we go. So that was my fault. I hadn't selected it properly. There's our paintball mode. Just for reference, I'm playing. This is RGB modded because it doesn't come as standard. Oh yeah, look at the massive heads. And I'm using a Rad2X upscaler onto an LCD. So this, other than using a CRT, this is pretty much as good as it gets. Right, so pause it there. Great. So in summary, that was the Equalizer cheat code cartridge. It has a number of built-in codes. Some automatically work and some just enable things within the game. Demonstrates it on GoldenEye. Really nice addition if you just want to mess around with some of the games you already own. And I was just playing it on GoldenEye with a standard controller with a working rumble pack. Although in another video I will demonstrate, I can't even remember if I did one or not, I actually also use a Retrobit controller for more of my casual gaming because it's wireless. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, share, subscribe, because it really helps me grow this small channel. And until the next one, all the best, take care and see you.